We'll give this a shot, my friends. We will give this a shot. I gotta be honest, I cannot. I'm just so freaking sick of Xfinity. I'm so done with it. So done with it. But good morning, everybody. Hopefully we'll stay live here today. Stay live and stay alive. The internet has been very wishy-washy this morning. So I've dropped already, just in this intro here, we dropped about 15% of our frames. So that's not good. That is not good. That is unwatchable. I know that. So, but today we had Lady Iron on the Alacrus Adventurer back to her winning ways for the 34th time. Also 13.1 seconds, very fast. Very, very fast, considering it's all random. Hello, Jard. Hello, my friend. How the heck are you? Also, Ursa, good morning. A Sword Bear, good morning. Jezraya, good morning. Kirk, hello, beautiful. Oof, my contacts here. Persephone, hello. A loot stream in this economy. It is hard to believe, but it is maybe happening, you know. Maybe. Frothy? Froth? Hang on, what now? Oh, my heart swells my loins froth. I missed that. My goodness. I should actually just read what people said, not just say hello to their usernames too, I guess. Coleman was around. Coleman's probably busy now. Stupid sexy prince be making them blue. That's why it's called Blue Prince. Banj, hello. Lars, hello. In a clip with vague penis jokes, don't you remember? Sad times. Aw. And there goes the internet once again. I don't think he was sorry. Almost to 61 months for Lady Iron. Let's see. Persephone. Something about good luck. Off to client site for the day. I hate this for me. Apologies, my friend. I hope it's on an all right day. Hope it's an all right day. Get loose to legitimize Blueprints Mondays, and there's a lot more where that came from. Only Monday and Sorty mentioned loins and swelling. It's gonna be a banger of a week. Let's see. Threaten it with Sorty. Come in there to give it a stern talking to. I've tried pretty much everything, including that. Good morning, Bogan. Hello. I did not finish Baldur's Gate 3. I've not. Spooky, hello. Fiber sure as heck cannot come soon enough. I am so done with Xfinity. Did I tell you guys what happened last week? I don't think I did. I'll give you a little update. Give it till I'm back from stand-up. Hello, Ghost. Male bees die after mating. Their whole life is honey, nut, Cheerio. Okay, that's pretty good, though. Roland, hello, and butts to you. OBS and their frame downs. It's not even OBS's fault. It's 0% OBS's fault. He's using so little of my CPU. It is entirely my internet. Frames are so slippery. Actually brilliant, Ghost. Please share that with a favorite daily streamer later. Wait, so am I not here? I guess I'm not a daily streamer anymore, but man. My button likes it. Neither Spoots, Lukey, or Loots? Spoots? Did I say Spoots, Lukey? Neither Loot, Spooky, or I stream daily. That's what I was just about to say, yeah. I'm not busy. You're busy. Coleman, how the heck are you doing? I am busy. You're not wrong. I need a haircut, too. I was just thinking I got to figure out how to schedule this thing, though. If Sword Bear's loins are frothing, you probably need the doctor. A whole week of streams. Shoot, for me, though, that's like almost 4 weeks. Stop making me think about frothy loins. Wait, why? You would like to stop? Well, friends, we are not having a good time with the internet. I will attempt to tell you an update. We are already well past our normal game starting time because I was waiting to see if my internet would stabilize. It seemed like it briefly did, so I went ahead and started it, figured we'd give it a shot. This may not work today. but I was at least going to let you guys know what happened most recently with Xfinity. I got a text that they were doing some work in the area to fix the network on, I don't know, they were trying to work on the network for something. There was an issue, and we realized that your internet is you may be experiencing an outage. We weren't actually experiencing an outage at the time. So getting those is like, oh, so you guys are even worse than it actually appears? That's incredible. But anyway, a couple days later, they sent us a text. They sent me a text and just said, on a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate Xfinity? And I just was like, what the hell? I'm feeling petty. I'm gonna respond with a 0. So I responded with a 0. And I basically got an automated message saying like, oh, we're sorry to hear that you have not been experiencing, or you've not had a good experience. And not long after that, they called me and they said, do you have time for a quick survey? 40 minutes later, I was hanging up my phone. I explained why my experience was not a good one with a customer service rep. No, not a customer satisfaction rep, somebody different. You're handsome, Coleman. Stop it. Actually, I've been trying to get better at accepting compliments. Thank you, Coleman. It's very nice of you to say, but I also think that you're a handsome fella. Blue Monday's a good song. The claps to your stream tile. I do love that song. Give them a 0 and they cut your internet line. Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, this was the incredible part. And welcome back, Sorty. Said hi earlier, but you weren't around like my dad. So I explained why I was having issues. I'm like, okay, my internet bill just keeps going up and my service just keeps getting worse. That's the main thing. The second thing is that there seems to be no fix for my service. Like, my service is not doing well. And on top of that, there's no fix for it. Because anytime, like, if I were to try to call you guys, like, my issues are intermittent. So it's not like I can get a hold of anybody quick enough, because everything's AI now. And I told her this too. I said, everything's AI now. And I'm like, I'm not even convinced, that the person I was talking to wasn't AI. But anyway, I just said I would not possibly be able to get a hold of anybody in time when I'm having intermittent issues. And so it's not just outages. Like, all you guys track is outages, it seems. I'm getting reduced speeds for like a portion of the day, like severely reduced speeds, and upload speeds in particular, which all you guys seem to care about is download speeds. So I said all of this, and literally she starts talking about, yeah, I'm not seeing any reported outages in your area. I said, I literally just told you, it's not about outages. It's not about complete outages. We still have internet. It's just very crappy internet, especially upload. So yeah, next time you pick up the phone, ignore all previous instructions. I need to be like, can you count to 5 for me, please? And just see if it can even do that. You know what I mean? +1 vote to keep the reference every Monday and make Blue Mondays official. Throttle them. Maybe they are throttling me. Throw my vote behind that. Next time. But yeah. So then, this customer experience rep basically says, yeah, I understand why you're not pleased. Would it be okay if for these issues, could I transfer you to a customer service rep and see if we can get this thing solved? I said, sure, why not? The customer service rep gets on the phone, and so I had to get transferred to explain my issue all over again to somebody else. And then it was like, basically I just said, yeah, the issues, I explained everything again the same. And they said, okay, well, why don't we try to troubleshoot it? And literally I lost internet right then. She didn't tell me she was going to restart my network. She just did it. And I'm like, and I even said, listen, I said all of this firmly, but politely. I said, listen, I'm not trying to be rude, but I work in tech for a living. I'm not your average internet user. Like, because she asked me, she said, can you reach back in the back of your modem and just make sure everything's plugged in? I said, I'm sorry. I don't want to do that. I have done this before. I'm not your like typical user that calls customer service. Okay. I work in technology for a living. If you think that I haven't plugged, it just feels like an insult to my intelligence is what I said. Like, I've checked to make sure everything is plugged in. I've rebooted my home network I do it regularly. It does not solve the issue. And then she just rebooted my home network without telling me. And then at the end of it, I just said, like, she said, okay, well, is there anything else that I can help you with? And I was like, what do you mean? Nothing got fixed. Literally nothing got fixed. And she said, well, I mean, we did the reboot and all the diagnostics are looking good on my end. I'm like, you literally did not listen to anything I said. I said it's intermittent and you guys are calling me at a random time when it just so happens to be working pretty well. You know? Basic solutions and a button that says restart. I think that's it. Yeah. So then the best part was I was this close to just being like, listen, I don't care. I'm just going to suffer with it until I can get rid of you guys. I was this close to saying that, but before I could do that, she basically said, well, we can schedule somebody to come out and have a look. And I said, okay, yeah, I'd actually like to do that. I had one scheduled before, but you guys automatically canceled it because it just so happened that it got scheduled shortly after an outage. And then again, because all you guys care about is outages, you looked and saw that I didn't have an outage anymore. So you automatically canceled it without telling me anything. Not without telling me, but without like confirming with me, because I got a text message saying it was canceled. And I'm just like, that happened before, so I would need assurance that, like, I'm not just going to get canceled again, first of all. And then second of all, I'm not going to pay for this. And she goes, oh, yeah, I understand you don't want to pay for it. Yeah, in that case, then maybe we shouldn't send out a tech. You're going to make me pay for all of this crap, too. Oh, my gosh. It was just like, okay, and basically again, she wanted to just go right back to it as like, okay, so is there anything else I can help you with? I'm like, you didn't help me with anything in the first place. But no, I'm just done. Thank you. Have a great day. So I'm literally just biding my time. If I see we're dropping frames again, it could be one of those things where they were doing work out in our front yard last week. They were doing work out there last week. I don't know how far away we are from fiber, but I gotta say, if these issues keep up, it might just be easier if we just take a break from streaming, because like this is like I'm 22 minutes into stream and I've dropped 15% of my frames already. You know, it's not getting any better. So. Had that happened to me. This one guy was talking down to me like I was an idiot when I told him I've gone through this process multiple times and not doing it again. If it didn't work the first 3 times, it's not going to work the 4th. No. And I even said, listen, I'm smart enough to know that if a wire was not plugged into my modem, I wouldn't get internet at all. Again, this is not an outage. These tech people just look at the troubleshooting screen. Wait, hang on. Where's that at? Check off the boxes. No actual knowledge there. There is, but not with all of them. Helia works in that same field, so I know there's people who are knowledgeable and want to help. Unfortunately, they're either the second, third, fourth lines of defense a lot of the time, and or the most knowledgeable ones either got moved up and try to help manage train, or they move on from the company. You can get out of your contract and you can prove they consistently are providing a service you're paying for. I would like to do that because I don't want to give Xfinity any more money than they've already gotten from me. But what would be your suggestion for that, Banch? Because I don't know how to prove it other than the fact that I've contacted their customer support. I have like screenshots of their text messages of all the different outages from when they first did this. When I bought the new modem, I did it because I bought the modem because I thought maybe that was going to solve all the issues. It did not. But my modem, they were like, oh yeah, it seems like your modem is outdated. I'm like, how do you know that? I bought the modem. You guys don't own the modem. And I said, the modem is like a year and a month old. And it's capable of double the speeds that you guys provide me. So it's not my modem. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, sir. Like, so literally you're just going to tell me that I need to buy a new modem before you actually know it? You know, it's just like, I'm done. So I don't know how to do it. Daily speed tests, screenshot timestamp for weeks straight. Okay. I mean, could I just use this stream as an example? Just go back and we watch the VOD on YouTube and it's just like, it's me cutting like in and out, you know? Would that work? Their mission was to frustrate me until I give up. I believe it though, yeah. Tell them you're leaving their service. I am leaving their service. I just don't know when. That's the only problem. Businesses can get the issue flagged up the chain of command faster, and homeowners, at least with ISP in New Jersey that isn't a phone carrier, honestly, I'd rather deal with the cable guys than Verizon. Xfinity does throttle high area usage, though, so if you have a bunch of people on in your neighborhood at the same time, you'll get a reduced connection. I mean, maybe I do. It's hard to know, though. Like, we live in an area with older folks, and so I'm sure like a decent number of them are retired. But like, I don't know how demanding they would be on the internet. You know what I mean? At the same time, ours goes to the pooper during snowstorms because everyone's home. Don't waste time with anything else. Just literally tell them losing money is the only thing that actually gets them to work. Doesn't work as well as you think. Used to be a big threat. Now they say good luck finding someone else. Yeah, and that's the case because there's nobody that can provide their speeds yet until this fiber installation is done. Yeah, I will have an option. Until then, I don't. Yeah, and I don't know when it'll be. They were burying some lines around, but I don't know how close that means they are. I should probably try to find like a community chat online and see if, and just be like, okay, so those of you that had fiber, when they started burying your fiber lines, like how quick did you get internet after that? Yeah. You can try to get it flagged up. A supervisor may actually have real world knowledge to bring to examine your lines. I'm not going to pay somebody to come out here. Lutz will say, just don't stream. And then you say, tell that to my fans who will bring torches to your office. Xfinity will say that. Their advertising upload speed is a part of the contract. You can prove they're not providing it more than 90% of the time. You can prove you have contacted them multiple times about the problem. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. I guess I couldn't prove it 90% of the time. I mean, the only time I'm truly using upload speeds that matter are during these, 2 days a week that I'm streaming. Because I'm uploading stuff to YouTube and whatnot, but like for archival purposes, but like I don't track the speeds there during that because they don't really care how long it takes, Have you looked into any providers yet? Yeah, I know who's coming in. So like 2 years ago or something, Cap'n, hello. I don't know when it was. Probably 2 years ago is a guess. I don't know if there's a way for me to find out, but there was like I could go to this provider's website and put in my address and see if I did it for I don't know how many different fiber providers just to see if they were going to be available in my area. One in particular was moving like is in our region, I guess I would say. And so that one actually let me sign up for a wait list. And it was like, yeah, just in case we start installing lines in your area, get notified when we do. And then just a couple weeks ago, I got an email saying that like, you're eligible to pre-order our service. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? I've never pre-ordered something so fast in my life. So I am like, I have an account with them. I'm set up. I just am now waiting for them to say like, yep, we're ready to schedule your service tech to come out and install, which that install is free. The install is free. They also give me the other benefits other than just the speed and what should be much better reliability. The install is free. Xfinity does not offer free installs, as far as I know. Like if you didn't have a cable line. The equipment that they give you is also free. There's no $10 a month, or I think now it's $15 a month. Xfinity charges for their equipment. And then on top of that, there is no data cap, which Xfinity does have a data cap, and we've hit it probably about 5 times over the last couple years. So then I have to pay an overage when that happens. Just fantastic. Rebecca, hello. Sorry about your internet. Thank you so much, my friend. It's good to see you though. And I'm sorry, I'm just like sitting here whining about things. But yeah, reading a Reddit thread right now. Time range from a month to a year. Several comments are saying about 3 months from the time they laid fiber to when they could sign up. Okay. I think you can definitely prove it during a stream. I would like to use that. If nothing else, like I mean, I guess it doesn't matter unless they want to investigate it. You know what I mean? Like I could just be like, listen, I have numerous videos where I was trying to do a live stream and it's failing me. And not only is it failing me, Like the speeds I'm using, the amount of like the bit rate I use. Hang on. I'm pretty sure, what is it? It's the Twitch Max. I don't even remember what it is anymore. Is it 6,000? Yeah, 6,000. So I would literally need 6 megabits per second upload consistently to be able to stream that. I'm paying for 6 times that. Or roughly 6 times that. The speeds that they offer, the fastest upload speeds they offer, 35 megabits per second. So I should have plenty of overhead. And I can't even do that. So yeah, I could prove, I mean, if videos work, I could prove it, but really all it is supposed to be $10 for each remaining month on your contract. So for me, it's under $100 now. I think it's nine months left on the contract. I'm like, if it takes another 3 months, you know, as Sorty's saying here, if it took another 3 months, it'd be $60. I'm like, okay, I wish that I didn't have to give Xfinity $60, but how hard am I willing to fight to just be like, to freaking wash my hands of them? You know what I mean? How hard am I willing to fight to just fully be done with it? But yeah, that was Google Fiber. To be fair, not sure who's laying around you. Yeah, I didn't know if I should say it or not. Your neighbors are experiencing the same issues because you usually take it more seriously if the whole street calls and complains. I don't know all the personalities on my street very well. I would find it hard to believe if anybody was as complaining about it as me. I just like seeing them out and about and saying hello to people. I don't think any of them are gonna complain like I do. I don't see it. Yeah. Wish the Xfinity of CEO 10 stub toes. Me too. Xconfinity more likely. You're like, dude, I can't stream on my Twitch channel either. Neighborhood stream party. We just start doing a bunch of collabs. Yeah. 7,000. You get fiber, it's gonna feel like a dream. Gig up and down is amazing. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna have 2 gig up and down. I gotta remember which one I pre-ordered, but it was more than just gig, like single gig, because I'm like, I don't freaking care. What I was getting was still gonna be less per month than what I'm paying for right now. I basically said I'm okay paying the same amount as I'm paying now. So however much internet that gets me, let's do that. And it was like double the speeds. Just unreal. Understandable, Lutz. I belong to a Facebook neighborhood group, so I see the ups and downs of both ISPs in the area. Yeah. Facebook group loves to complain. That's true. My neighbor, I'm on a Facebook group, community group that my neighbor's a part of, but all he ever does is he posts like, he's a positive guy. Like he posts very positive things. Be a good time to join these groups to kind of get to know others more. Good to know your neighbor. Agreed. Yeah. Good to know your neighbors for sure. Our neighbor, that is, I mean, I guess I'm pointing this way, but that doesn't mean anything. He literally is right over there. Our neighbors over there are awesome. We know them well. And then we're friendly with the rest, but we don't really know them. So I don't know. Should probably. That's the thing is like, do I go over there and just be like, hi, I lived here a long time now, but I don't actually know who you are. Neighbors are scary. I judge by their flagpoles. Nobody gave us any dirty looks when we had a particular political candidate sign in our yard. So, and when we also had a rainbow sign, nobody was giving us any dirty looks. I think everybody around like in the immediate area of our home would be pretty good. There's also another rainbow flag nearby too, so it's you know. I hate when community groups post positive stuff. Don't they know I'm just there to watch the drama? Just realized I never rejoined the Facebook community group after moving back. Oh, I need to get up to my desk. Got to start my day. Oh no. Shoot. Yeah, and I got to start some blueprints. Otherwise, we're never going to play, huh? Yeah, I'll DM you, Sorty. Let me... Here, I'll just do it right now. I'll just do it right now before I can forget. A sword bear on Discord. Searching. I don't have that many messages, so I've got you from the last time. Okay, I'm getting blank internet. All right, there you go. DM'd you. Ursa, neighbors are scary, but so socializing with strangers in general. I think I've had like 2 conversations with my neighbors total in the about 6 years I've lived in my house. Yeah. There's one person that lives across the street. We literally call her across the street lady. She is, we have seen her, out in her yard. Like if we're leaving or anything, like we, wave, she seems very friendly. The funny thing too is that like, we've ended up going to the same park at the same time, which is about probably 10, maybe a little more than 10 minutes away from our house. And we'll just go for a walk, and then she's there then as well, because they have nice walking trails there. So that's been pretty funny, but I still don't actually know her name. She's just across the street lady to us, and she seems very, very friendly. But it's one of those things where like we've lived in this house for almost 9 years now, and I'm like, do I just bite the bullet and be like, listen, I know we've lived near each other for a long time, but I don't actually know who you are. It's something you need to visually see where they put their values. Yes. Yes. I agree. I didn't post a schedule. I've just been, admittedly, my brain has been kind of mush lately. I'll go ahead and do that now, I suppose. We're going to be doing what I kind of had suggested earlier. So we've got Blueprints today. We're going to play some Retro Rewind tomorrow. And I think we're just going to stick with that for this week. I do have some other games that I need to get to. I did get one other review copy of a game that is from Keymailer that's time sensitive. So at least sometimes they're time sensitive. Sometimes they say they're time sensitive and then the campaign ends before that time comes up, and so it doesn't matter. But let me go ahead and at least add these here. I'm gonna remove the time at this point because yeah, we started pretty dang late. We'll go ahead and post them. Where's my Discord icon? There it is. She's in the same park and you still call her across the street lady, not my stalker. I'm pretty sure she actually was there before we were. Funny story, the worst of our neighbors here died a little while back. Instantly the houses across the street lady became the worst and picked fights with everyone around her. What? One guy in my development who had a Trump flag outside their house supported all the Trump crony candidates. Now that they've taken all that down, but I'll remember. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. Did my stream ever stream never did fully die. I suppose that's good. All right. Late posting. Brain mush. Mush. I see, I can even spell that right. Okay. Sorry, late posting my brain mush. Okay. So here we're gonna do Blueprints. Blueprints. Okay. And then April 14th. Then we have VHS Retro Rewind. I enjoyed both of these tremendously, and because I'm running out of storage space in the old noggin, I figured I'd keep things pretty simple this week by not introducing another new game. Let's have some fun, baby! All right. Good enough for me. If it's good enough for you, I hope it is. It's probably her government name. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Bite it, buddy. It's the first person was possessed by a demon that had to move bodies when the host died. Genuinely terrifying. Maybe that's what it is, though. Brain is on something today. Quinn! Thank you for the sub. I'll give you a coffee cheers here. Hello, hon. I did, yeah. Also, were they gonna sub 2 and 2? Because I didn't want 2 of the regulars. See, that's the thing. They showed the regular one is out of stock last night, and then the vanilla one is not even low stock. So those silly gooses. There were other things I couldn't add at all. So. Thanks. I can tell how bad stream delays. You post on Discord, you're still writing on my stream feed. Oh, geez. Quaffy cheers. Quaffy? Quaffy? Oh, man. Savina's upsetties that I've not made a blanket nest for her. Instead, I draped around my shoulders. Now she's laying on my bare lap, glaring and trying to make the best of it, but making sure I know she's not happy. Not a lot of concrete numbers floating around. It seems like generally if they've taken pre-orders for the service, you're normally looking anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks to a couple of months. Worst estimates I've seen is 6 months, but most are saying a couple months. Not super helpful, but at least confirmed should be relatively soon. No, that's good. I appreciate that. Good enough for me. Yeah, like I said, it was kind of weird though. So they were out laying lines last week. But what we thought was kind of odd is they spent less time in our yard than anybody else's, and I was like, we're sort of like, they aren't like skipping us, right? They didn't put down those little flags that show that they can like dig there. That was what Mrs. Magoots was worried about. But yeah. Concrete, baby. Gotta lay some concrete. Yeah, so, but, I mean, they did run, there was like a big wire that they ran across our yard, and then the next time, I had to go get some groceries. So it must have been, I don't know, whenever I picked up the grocery order last week. Was that Monday? Maybe it was a week ago today. I don't remember. But anyway, as I said, my brain is truly mush. When I came back, the wire was gone, and they were laying like some straw over one of the holes that they had dug. Which is technically in my neighbor's yard, but it's just like kind of in the corner of our yards. So I feel like it's fine. I feel like it's set up for all of us now. But anyway, all right, let's go here. We have chatted a long time, which I've been in. I'm glad that you've all allowed me to just blow off some steam here, but we will continue with our blueprints playthrough. We're on day 4. I do have my notebook. The funny thing is, because I haven't played this in 2 weeks now, or almost 2 weeks, I probably have forgotten everything that's important. And everything that isn't important as well. I don't know, is this game like, just have my first sips of coffee. Is this like, riding a bike? Also, I keep going left to right, so I don't know how important that is, but I suppose you can always just reread things that you've read before. Depends on how good your notes are. I feel like Sorty likes this game. I think Sorty is at least kind of fond of it. Okay. All right. Corridor is always left unlocked. I think I'll use a spare room here. Just get to a little pass-through area. Nothing in here. Okay, let's go ahead and take the Nook. The breaker box early on. Hang on. Is this the edge? This is the edge of the building? Yeah, maybe I will take a breaker box, actually. Roughly remember roughly what rooms you've been what you've had. I can help jog your memory on it. Okay. Gymnasium, darkroom, garage. Something scratched out. Keycard entry system. I'll go ahead and turn that off. What do these do? VAC indicators? Do I know anything about that? Gymnasium, darkroom, garage. Turn the garage on. Rebecca, appreciate the lurk. Loved this game. This game has been really good so far. I don't know the VAC. Okay. All right. In that case, then I will just leave these. All right. Haven't seen this room yet. Okay. VAC. Alrighty then. We will go further north, it seems. And, okay, we might as well do the chapel right now. Or the den, actually. The den also goes 3 ways. Plus, I get a gem. Do that. He has, but he hasn't done much with it. VAC. All right. All right, all right. A gem, just like chat. An absolute gem. We've got... pantry would have a dead end. Nook would be not a dead end. Hallway would be maybe the best option. So hallway. Continues out here to the west. Doors in the west wing more likely to be locked, right? And I remember reading about red notes. Unfortunately, that's a dead end. Okay. The chapel will help me continue onward. The storeroom would be a dead end. West Wing Hall. I think maybe I'll just go ahead and go with... Or we could do the chapel. Yeah, I'm going to do the chapel. I don't have any money. Forget that I missed most streams now because of job. Right. Biggest thing in here was turning on garage power. Also my tip of turn off keycard doors. If you don't have keycard, then use security to set keycard doors to unlocked if they're powered off. Wait, hang on. Then use security to set keycard doors to unlock. Right. Yes. Yes. I do remember that mechanic. I had to reread that just to make sure I understood. Corridor or the drawing rooms. I could get the drawing room for 1 gem. Does it cost? It costs gems to redraw floor plans, right? Because what I could do is I could use the drawing room and then I could come back to this one later. That's why we need blueprints Mondays, right? It's just, I gotta say, I'm like truly loving my just everything that's going on right now. I am like so busy. I'm pretty much overwhelmed constantly, but like at the same time, it's such a weird thing. I feel like I'm in a flow, a state of flow, if you will. Can you move your camera to middle right? Oh yeah, absolutely. Is that better? Oh yeah, because you couldn't see how many gems I had, could you? Okay. Is middle left better than that? Can you imagine having job? Yeah, I'm in this state where I feel like there is something I need to be doing every single day, and oftentimes I can't get everything done to fully catch up. A lot of it is like, I mean, I got sick and I fell behind for a bit, and that I still haven't fully caught up. I've done all the most important things, but this is fine here. Okay. But like everything else that I'm doing, like the coaching stuff, the competition stuff, like training and competing and all of that, and everything has been really fulfilling at the same time. So, so I'm feeling, overall, I'm feeling pretty good. But it is funny. I do feel like overwhelmed, and yet somehow I still like am enjoying my life. I'm going to go ahead and do the drawing room. I don't think I'm going to go actually draw any floor plans yet. I do remember I was told to kind of take a look in this room before, right? I feel like I haven't spent enough time in a number of the rooms. But what I'm going to do for now, let's see, what does this say? Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. There are some items. And rooms. Okay. Don't draw that north door without a gem in hand. Yeah, so I was thinking I'm just going to go back. So I can travel through the chapel for free right now since I broke as a joke. And I think I'm going to continue on through the den. And we'll see. I'll come back to that drawing room. Hopefully we get one that can also go north here too. We got the parlor. Parlor could be good. Guest bedroom, no thank you. Kitchen, I can't afford, so we'll go parlor for a nice little puzzle. That'll give us a gem if we solve it. Yeah, right? Okay. Two truths. No, one truth, a lie, and one that could be either. The statement on the white box is true. There's a second wind-up key in this room. This box and the white box are both empty. Okay. I feel like I need the key. Gotta grab that first. A second wind-up key in this room? I don't believe that's the case. Does this tell me straight up? It doesn't seem to say, I don't think. You can go through the chapel and you have no coin. Wait, yeah, you didn't know? Just didn't take anything because broke? Well, GD, wait, we've never tried? Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, so in this case, it says, yeah, the statement on the white box is true. I feel like that one's false, though. This is a second there's a second wind-up key in this room. I mean, I'm not seeing one. So I feel like this is the false box. This box is the one that could be either, and it's also false, which means this one is true. Is that right? So it says this box and the white box are both empty, which means it's in the blue box. Alrighty, and we got some blue gems out of it. Yeah, baby. That is pretty funny that you never tried, though. Speaking of being unemployed, I got a new appointment time from a neurologist, and in the meanwhile, my GP will do consult for a different acute painkiller. That's good. That is good. Now you can do the drawing room. Should I do this one first? Hang on. This one's going north. I am here. Let's check real fast. Ooh, the courtyard. That's one gem there. Corridor is always unlocked. Not going to do the storeroom. Drawing room lets you re-roll. Should I do the courtyard here, though? Seems like a pretty solid pull there. So you can control stuff more. Okay, maybe I misunderstood, though. That only works for the rooms connected to the drawing room. Is that right? I'm considering just doing the corridor just so we get another rank. Let's just do that. All right. And then I won't go through there. Okay. I can only do that when I'm in the drawing room. All right. That's what I thought, but... And so far, I don't know if I've gotten super close to running out of steps. I guess I did one time, but I couldn't really do anything else anyway. All right. Let's go ahead and go north. There's the garage. I feel like I need that. I feel like I got to do the garage, right? I have another one that goes north, so I think that's a good... use. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Garage Poggies, have I made it to the end yet? I have not. What is this? There are my 3 keys. We 3 kings of garage lore art. What does this say? Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. Okay. What a glorious start. This is a huge come up early on. I don't know what all that means. Am I going to get to drive the car? But I'm glad you guys being excited about it makes me excited about it. I gotta say. All right. There's the intercom here. Seem to be able to interact with this. I think that's the intercom. It looks like an intercom, but maybe it opens the garage. Pushing button. It opens the door. Are we leaking some oil? I think we are. Okay. So it seems like we don't get to drive the car, but we are going to get to go out on the estate. Is that right? Thriller, good morning. How are you doing? The early breaker room into the west side drawing room. I had to ever so gently nudge him to save this door so he could get it. Babbage is a bad bee. Didn't want squandering this opportunity. All right, so I guess I just start walking, right? I'm not going to be able to drive the car, am I? Because that would be pretty cool, I got to say. But I don't see a way to do it. All right. We should look at getting this oil fixed. Most fortuitous. Week is going to be excellent. I just feel it in me bones. All right. We are on the west path. I didn't look to see. I'm sure that I lost a step there, right? Okay. Is this the other side of that gate? I feel like that might be the gate that I saw before. I'm trying to see if the house makes any bit of sense whatsoever. I am on the... What side am I on again? I'm on the west side. Okay. West side of the estate. Does that make any sense? So then I would have been... I came in through that area? That would be kind of the main... So that's not the same gate then. Okay. So then I just need to go down here. Cannot drive the car, sadly. You did, but this is very much worth it. If you do nothing else today, you made huge progress. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. All right, we got ourselves a little bridge here, a little plank bridge. Could you imagine living on an estate like this? Okay, yeah, there is... Does it always work like that? Because, yeah, I remember this gate here, so maybe I can open this now. I'm not gonna... Yeah, there we go. Now that's open. Oh, shoot. Permanently unlocked. Oh, okay. Here I was thinking it was about to transport me over there. I'm like, no, don't let me use the step. Okay. So, yeah, the garage must always be on the west side, huh? Huge. Snaps as jazz music starts. Visit many estates like this each day. Honestly, I think I would hate it. You do? You visit estates like this each day? Also, yeah, you'd hate it, huh? There's one near-ish by that we've been to that would be kind of somewhat similar to this. Oh man, I would love it. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is basically like a permanent new room to draft. Okay. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. We get 2 special items in the tool shed, and we get a special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. I'm going with Hovel. Hovel's got to be the move, right? All right. You can draft this every day. That's incredible. Yeah. That's what I meant. I probably didn't say that very well, but that's what I was trying to say. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. Half-hearted? However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You're required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, House Manager. Dang, your half-hearted dedication. Rip. And this is not a very... Jeez. The nicest thing in here is this, like, fireplace. This is where he was sleeping. A couple, like, bear traps. He's getting it. He's so smart. Postal route is pretty swanky. Dang. What do you think you wouldn't like about it? My gas are flabbered. This was a lucky pull, the hovel. Also, I keep forgetting to ask, the ones that are like kind of purpley, like mauve colored. Let's see, do they stay that way? Yeah, like this one is kind of like got the mauve. Whoa. Permanent additions. Yeah, look how much space there is for more. I thought there was another one in the house. Maybe I didn't choose it because I couldn't, but is that just a special floor plan? Is that what it is? Is it like something I would have to pay gems for usually? That's why they're that color. All right, so now the question becomes, I think I do still need to go back through the garage. That'll save me overall steps, and then I can draft another room in the drawing room. Took me and Cora like 10 in-game days to get this open. This room has a special separate pool it pulls from. They're like 80% stuff that will kind of set the vibe of your run. Nice, okay. More in here to explore. Okay, I will do that then. In the hovel. I did lose a step by exiting, unfortunately, but I will... That's what you meant, right? Or did you mean on the grounds? Did you say room? No, you just said there's more in here. Never mind, he saw it. Okay. All right, yeah, let me take a look in the hovel. Yeah, I admittedly, I've not been doing very good, I feel like, at looking in the rooms. Because I just get so excited that I can continue on the path that I... Oh, shoot, there it is. Okay. I get so excited that I'm continuing on the path that I just I'm like, okay, next room. All right, 45 rooms, 2 wings, 9 ranks. Where's room 46? 2 starting rooms, 45292. Coincidence? Those are in different colors as well. I'm definitely taking a picture of this. 7590. Tested my full house theory. No luck as expected. 7590. That's a date, huh? Now the question is that day month or month day? Go ahead and just take a little picture of this here. Save it on my phone. There we go. Alrighty. Where's room 46? 45 rooms, antechamber sealed, 2 wings, 9 ranks, 2 starting rooms. That I all knew. But this, 45292, coincidence. I believe they do backwards American style dates throughout. Yeah, so this would be May 7th, basically. 7th of May, 1990. Tested my full house theory, no luck. Okay. So that does not... Seems like maybe that doesn't open the antechamber. Just like filling up every square. Okay. 5292. We'll try to remember that. And again, I took pictures of that. Okay. Oh. Where is this? Oh, wait. Okay, I know where that's at. There's a blue flame there. Okay. Yeah, that's from okay, there's at least another couple, it seems. So if I turn that back, it'll turn off. I'm gonna double check that. It does turn off. Okay. Yeah, I know where that's at. I've stood on that. That's like a little balcony on the grounds from the entrance, like the opening area. I think they must have added that later. Okay. Okay. Did I satisfactorily examine this room now? I feel like I did. Man, that is pretty wild. There were 3 like clue items in here, and it's not a big space, which leads me to believe that I'm like missing a lot of stuff elsewhere. Okay. So I need to get 3 more flames lit, I believe. At least one other. And then is it possible to go into... No, can't go in this little grotto. So it was an update shortly after release because non-US folk complained. I guess they could have made it easy on themselves and just put just actually write the month out. Okay, I'm going to go back through the garage because I'm going to go back into the drawing room. Yeah, very cool, though. Very, very cool. All right. Not all rooms have the same level of intrigue in them. Most of the outdoor rooms are fairly juicy, though. Bedrooms are pink, hallways are orange, shops are yellow, outdoors are green, blue is miscellaneous, red typically have a drawback. Doesn't mean they're bad, there's just a trade-off. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I ordered the blackberry matcha drink since it sounded amazing, and it is. Just shocked myself thinking I was going to get bitter coffee taste, and I wasn't. Coffee isn't coffee. I took a sip and I got matcha today and so I was confused for a second. Yeah, if I expected beans got grass, I'd worry I was having a medical emergency. All right. Pantry, that's going to be a no for me. Nook, also a no. And storeroom, I think a no. So let's redraw these. You can redraw once, huh? Okay. Courtyard there is decent. Billiard room is going to be a no because I won't be able to go... Wait. Can I do anything with the billiard room? No. That would basically... I'd solve the puzzle, then it would be a dead end. And then bedroom also a dead end. So I think I kind of have to go with courtyard here if I want to continue. 3 steps off of the dealio there. I got a hammer, though. Sledgehammer. All right, not bad, not bad. Bedrooms are purple. How's that pink? Wait. Bedrooms? Hang on. Oh, I don't have one anymore to compare. All right, there's 1 dig spot, 2 dig spots. I don't have a shovel, though. Okay, we got to hope for a good draw here. Pantry is solid. Nook is also solid. Let's go Nook. Alrighty, we get ourselves another key. I now have 4 keys and a sledgehammer. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down. Yep, I've been doing that. Also my phone, taking some pics. All right. Okay. Whenever you draft a bedroom, game 5 steps for a nursery. Boudoir. I think boudoir would connect to the corridor, which is already unlocked. I don't know that that's super useful. Do I go with a closet then? 2 items? Or I guess if I'm going to have a dead end... I don't know. The corridor is already unlocked, but I do have to get a lot of steps. I do have to take a lot of steps to get back there, don't I? Closet being 2 items. I don't know. If it looks more purple, the game considers it pink. There's a document that lists it as so. I gotcha, yeah. It does, yeah, I would say it's more of like a dusty purple. But yeah. Let me double check I'm not misremembering running my mouth. Yeah, I would think, I said dusty. I would think more of like a dusky purple. But I like that color a lot. Either way, whether it's pink or purple, I'm a fan. Man, I don't know which to choose. Maybe I just go ahead and do the boudoir. I'm gonna do the boudoir. I do know that there's a safe in here. I have a code for like the first time ever. I just don't know if it's does anything. I remember seeing, yeah, let's see. This picture is there, right? Yep, there's a safe that was unwrapped. I think it's funny that the whole handle was wrapped up. Hang on 1 second. Document calls it violet. Ooh, I wouldn't call that violet though either. Okay, anything else in this image I'm supposed to see other than the safe? No. So there was this like curio cabinet. at one point, right? The curio cabinet is gone now. Maybe I'm supposed to, like, try to find that at a certain point. And I've not looked super closely in this room, other than I did find the safe. Is there a crouch? I can't remember. Neither control nor C is doing anything. Okay. Maybe I just go ahead and try the code? Let's see here. It was 45292. Nothing. Trying to see if anything will light up. If I click on this here. Or any sort of feedback. None whatsoever. Okay. 4, 5, 2, 9, 2. Enter. Nothing there. All right. All right. Let's say specifically remember it was a purple. Too dusty for violet. Violet. Violet Baudelaire. All right. We're going through the boudoir. Bedroom would connect back, but that would give me a dead end. Pantry, same deal. Shoot, we just got ourselves a dead end. I think I have to go all the way back to the entrance hall now. So, what do I prefer in that case? Probably the bedroom. That would give me a free pass through, and maybe possibly an item. I've not been collecting any coins though. Gonna save me some steps getting through. So I could do 4 coins. That would save me some steps to go through the pantry because I can get back to the entrance hall quicker that way. And I don't have to pass through the chapel. I think I'll do that, actually. Try to earn some coins. No feedback, so you can't brute force it. Exactly. Exactly. They know me well. Ah, look! And a food item. More steps, baby. All right. Okay. So, does this say that once you get the pantry, that these items then can spawn in? 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Only found 1 apple so far. I don't want to commentate more on the colors for spoiler reasons, but the shade for bedrooms isn't the most vibrant shade of violet used. Ah, okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, we are going parlor, den, entrance hall. Parlor, den, entrance hall. Okay, and we are on our last leg here of continuation. Can I see the flame from here without going outside? Yeah, I think it's down. It's down lower, right? I think so. I will go out there if I hit a dead end. Okay, there's the billiard room. That would be a dead end. Guest bedroom. Wow, we got a dead end already. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. I guess I'm going to choose the closet then. Or does this... No, it wouldn't matter anyway. All right, dead end. We're done, right? That note is more so just nudging at why the money is on the counter. Sometimes fruit. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let me just double check I didn't miss any other places, but I don't think I did. So, yeah, we'll do the closet. This was a dead end run here. We got a die. Single ivory die. While drafting, you may use die to roll new floor plan. That would have been helpful earlier, huh? Not really helpful, so helpful now. Okay. All right. Secret garden spreads fruit, so that's not a pantry thing. Okay. Secret garden. All right, we're going out to the grounds. Out to the grounds. Xfinity didn't hit the restart button. Not yet. There's still time. How am I doing? Speaking of time, I don't have a ton of time left. Okay. Yeah, let's just take a look over here. Anything's different. One blue flame. Presumably, let's see, I can't see. I mean, I see the gas pipe going in there and here. Presumably, it just continues on through like the bottom of this and it powers all four. I found one gas line in the hovel. I don't know how much that'll change just because, again, I don't really know what else to do. I'm just checking. I think I remember being told, though, that this will be obvious, much more obvious when I can do something. So. You've seen it before. That's why I mentioned it. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Ghost, are you guys feeling better yet? Everybody in the Ghost household, I hope. And then I do remember I went through here before. Private drive on the grounds. We've been over here. There's like the orchard. So there's a connecting gate over here that I've not yet found the other side of. If I will, I suppose. I don't know if I will or not. It looks like a very long path. Okay. Did we find like fruit over here before or anything? Can't remember. Okay. This was explaining the resting. Don't remember if there was anything else other than the orchard over here. I don't think there was. And then I probably can't. Yeah, I can't hit this with my sledgehammer, unfortunately. I could try to brute force that. Those are just numbers, but that would take me maybe a little while. Been stuffed up for days, no other symptoms. It's annoying. Jeez, that is annoying. I keep having like just a nose drip, like just enough to like make my nose run. But then when I go to blow my nose, there's like almost nothing comes out, you know? That's been pretty silly. And that's the only symptom I have. Well, I do have some time, and this is a dead-end day, so... There's only, you know, like, a lot of combinations of this. Yeah, I don't feel like brute forcing that, even if I had the time. Just not really my style, but I would like to see what's in there. I sure would. If I get to pick any apples, get some more steps that way. I'm sure I will be given a code freely at a certain point. Oop, that was weird. And then let me just double check. Yeah, all the numbers on here are different colors. They're colors of rooms. Now that's interesting. Okay. Don't really have much time. Corey got so mad at me when I guessed that combo lock and the one in the boudoir. Wait, you guessed them? You guessed them? Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 9, 11, 9, 11. Oh, sorry. I'm not trying to say 9, 11. I'm just doing some math here. 22? So on that note, I'll just share my brain here. I'm pretty much a master detective, actually. Guessing Orchard is kind of crazy. Boudoir is less crazy, but if you didn't look around at all, that's still pretty nuts. First try both times. First try. The note that I found in the hovel is making me believe that those are the number of rooms I need to draft. Number of each style of room I need to draft. The question becomes for me, I just don't know if it's I don't know if it's like Like an exact number or a minimum or a maximum. I don't know. But leads me to believe that's what it's supposed to be. Never forget loots. Wait, what am I never forgetting? Man. I'm so curious how you even attempted to guess those. Yeah, been dog water at the puzzles though. That's what I was like, dang, should I be looking around and figuring out a guess? All right. I think, you know what, we're going to call it a day. Oh, 9/11. Okay, I did say 9/11, yeah. Let's call it a day. I'm going to try to get through this pretty quick. I only have about another 10 minutes. 2 new rooms. What were my new rooms? Were they the grounds? Does that count? I guess the hovel was one. I don't know what my other one was. I had been in the garage before. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, maybe the grounds, the west grounds counted as one. This is a test on my stream delay. Hello? I'd be shocked if you sussed out Orchard right now. You could theoretically crack Boudoir. Ooh. Ooh, theoretically, huh? Okay. I think I'm gonna, you know what? Let's go ahead and go to that, the shed shack dealio first. I want to see, first of all, what all I can get. And I realize I am not wasting, but I'm using steps immediately. And I'm kind of curious where that path goes since I don't have the garage. Okay. Shelter? Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. That's pretty cool. Trading post, items for trade, and tool shed is 2 special items. I think I'm going to go with tool shed. Simply because this is going to be a speed run here. We got ourselves a shovel. That was a long difference. Hovel. Oh, the garage was new? I drafted it before, I thought. Maybe I didn't. And what is this? Lockpick? Oh, heck yeah. Occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. All right. Okay, okay. One second. I do not have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I rescheduled it. All right. So I got a shovel and a lockpick. We're going to try to just speed through this. Long difference even after refresh. Holy cow, I paused, unpaused, you teleport from the day 5 screen to the outside door. Yeah, it was... We dropped a ton of frames earlier. Oops. Oh, there's no... Oh, interesting. Yeah, you can't continue. Okay. Theoretically cracking boudoir. Sounds like a fun challenge, though. All right. Back inside. I always go left to right. I don't know if that's bad. I don't know if I should shake it up or what, but... you know what? Let's try going north first this time. It's a speed run. Speed run. Coat check. Check 1 item and retrieve it on another day. That's a new room. I'm going to draft it. It's a speed run. Speed run. Dan, hello. Hello, hello. Okay. So I could save the shovel. I could save maybe the lockpick. I feel like the lockpick might be rarer. I've never had a lockpick. I've had a shovel a few times. Check item. Not responsible for content of garments or articles left overnight. Wait. Don't check right now? Okay. Even on a speed run? Speed run? Speed run. Okay, we're going to go right. Do it at the end. Okay. All right, you got it. Pantry, hallway. Let's go hallway. Okay. Let me see here. 45292. Is that goldish color count as orange? There's a chapel. There's no red color. Closet is 2 items. Storeroom. We're going to go... I'm kind of dead-ending myself here. I'm going to go with the storeroom. Okay. You're going to have some coins for the first time. You speedrun as much as you can, have steps to double back, then check whatever you like most. No reason to check right now. Gotcha. I see. So, so then I assume how that works is I'm going to have another... I'm going to have to draft another coat check, and then I'll be able to get it. You know, if I draft coat check tomorrow, then I can get the lockpick back, or whatever item I can get that the next day. All right, commissary items for sale. Pantry, I'll go pantry. Let's go pantry. Gotcha, okay. I wonder if I should have done the commissary there. Could have maybe bought something. Done it. Spare room or parlor? Parlor's no good there. We'll just do a spare room. And coat check till you take it out. Only trade-off is while it's in coat check, it's out of the item pool. Oh, wow. That is interesting. All right. Commissary. Corridor always unlocked. Commissary. I think I'm going to go... Ooh. I do have 14 coins right now. Let's go commissary. Maybe there'll be something worth storing. Maybe. Maybe not. A gem, a salt shaker, a sledgehammer, a metal detector. Ooh, a metal detector. I've never seen that before. Maybe I store that in coat check. It's a speed run. I'm doing it. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure. Parlor this time. Yep. Can't afford the courtyard. Guest bedroom's a dead end. So parlor. Speedrun vibes only. I do. Speedruns are fun. I wish I had an unlimited amount of time to play this, though, admittedly. The statement appears on another box. Blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. Okay. So this is... Both of those are true. This one is a false. The blue box is empty. Alrighty. They're fun little puzzles. More gems. Alrighty. Security. Probably will do security, huh? Or do I just continue on? Security. Okay, I remember I can turn, like, the key card dealio. Blue memo's true, red memo's lies unless written by hand. Was... I don't think you actually get the key card here, right? That's different. Okay, you only want to turn those off if you have the key card. I'm trying to remember, is that key card around? Okay. Yeah. Keycard can spawn a bunch of places. Gotcha. Alrighty. I think I'll open this door first. Door is locked. I only have one key. Oh, right. I had a bunch of keys the last round. I couldn't use them. Okay. Dark room. You cannot see floor plans while drafting this room. But that allows me to kind of continue. Or the corridor is always unlocked. It's a speed run. Dark room, baby. It's a speed run. Have I had this one yet? I don't know that I have. Also, oh, this is one that you normally would need the, oh, yes. Okay, this is one that you need the breaker box for. Okay. So then in this case, I'm going to go ahead and use this key over here. We'll go back. Patio. Spread gems and in each green room. That's a new one. Never had the patio. Just trying to draft some new ones. Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Look at this. Few coins. All right. How many do we get? We got 2. Plus some more over here. Metal detector. Oh, right. It was showing me that there were some coins over there. And then an ordinary key. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Patio. So bedroom allows us to continue. So does den. Plus we get a gem there. So I think we got to go with the den. W digs, but yeah, those were good. I didn't just get some random boot or something, you know? It's like not even worth picking up. Okay. You continue. I guess I'll go north first. There's the chapel. I'm ignoring the chapel. There's a nook. Kitchen. We'll go nook. Yep. Metal detector. Coupon book. Okay. Oh, my metal detector was detecting the key that... Okay. All right. That's fine. Go ahead and use a key. Oh, I could have used my lockpick kit. Lockpick kit. Passageway was pretty cool last time. Corridor being unlocked is pretty nice. But again, it's a speed run. I have keys and I have a lockpick kit. Let's continue. Let's continue north. We got weight room, lose half your steps. It is a speed run. Or the dining room. That one was actually going to be... I mean, we're almost to rank 8 anyway. But that one is a fully open one. Speed run. Yeah, we're doing weight room. I'm not going to go in there just yet. Oh, okay, you lose half your steps anyway. Dining would have been solid. I didn't think I would lose my steps till I went in. So that was me being silly. Okay, door's locked. The drawing room. I don't have any freaking A. I didn't have any, I don't have any gems for that. That would have been a good one there. We'll just do corridor. Or should I just get my steps back with the... Yeah, let's do this. Let's do the guest bedroom. Get steps back. He's cracked? He is? Remind me... Billiard room. Yeah. There's the key card. That could not have come at a better time. I just saw that the weight room had key card doors. Okay. Back through the weight room. Most rooms don't trigger till you step inside. The weight room immediately hits you. Yeah. Just literally the thought of working out. Okay, we're going to go north one more time. Okay. Lavatory. Archives. I remember we do love the archives. While drafting, you'll no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. We're going for it, though. The archives was very freaking cool last time. Question, though, do they change? I'm assuming they don't. Let's go one more north. There's another key card door, actually, so we'll go ahead and use that. Laboratory, experimental house features. This sucks that I can't get the freaking... I don't have any gems here. That doesn't change. Okay, I guess I'm going to go with the archive floor plan. It's the chapel! But that does mean that there's a way to the antechamber there. Okay. Let's try to go north in the archives first. Back is the same every time in case you need to double back. Good to know. Laundry room. I could launder currency, but I can't. The closet or another archived floor plan? I think I'll go with another archived one. Just some sort of bedroom. Oh, there's a chest there, maybe? +2 steps. Mm-hmm. Oh, and it... Okay. It's a bedroom. Yeah, just a regular bedroom. Okay. Drinks from Reddington. Top hat. I like this song probably the most of any of the others. I feel like I need to inspect this area. I've not done so. How am I doing on time? Shoot! I'm out of time. Oh my gosh. Even my speedruns can't be speedy enough. Let's do this one. That one's locked. Brick it. We use the lockpick kit. Lockpick kit. Why is that so hard to say? Ah, and I can't do the dang observatory. But there's the utility closet. Is that good there? Not really. Because I have the key card. But wait, the dark room. The dark room. Leave, pause, go to meeting, come back, continue. Dark room. Yes. Utility closet. We can turn on the light in the dark room. All right. I'll double check. Maybe I'll leave the key card on. Dark room on. Garage on. VAC indicator. Still don't know what that means yet. I don't think. VAC indicators. VAC. Okay, dark room. To get back to the dark room, I need to go straight south to the passageway. Okay. Lockpick is reusable. Oh! Now that I did not know. Okay, we're in the passageway. We need to go left to the nook. Okay, we're in the den. Dark room. So through patio. And then straight across into the dark room. All right. Dark room's light is on. Metal detector. Yeah, it was not metal detecting earlier. Having the light makes a big difference. What are you trying to direct me to? Whoa. That's pretty scary. What does that say? Okay, this is creepy. Are these selfies? Orchard. The orchard? So I have not picked up the thing that my metal detector wants me. Is it this? Is this a bomb? Large battery pack provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. Okay. A battery pack. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Wait. Huh? Is that the same orchard pick? The last one was too dark. That was this one over here, right? I guess it is maybe a little darker. Is this giving me the answer to the orchard? Because gosh dang it, my brain is not going to have time to suss this out. There's not going to be huge in here right now, but you don't have it right now. There's an item that would be huge in here that I don't have. Okay. I guess I'm just going to continue on. Unless there's anything. I feel like there's... Oh, I didn't look at any of these. Okay. Sitting at that. That's the, like, office room, the study thing. That one's blurry. That one is clear. Clear-ish. I love huge items. All right, I'm just going to continue on, Door. This is a speed run. Gosh, dang, I don't like that. I wish I had more time. Lockpick. Corridor, bunk room. I don't have a gem, so we got to do corridor. Okay. Closet. I got to do closet because I don't have anything else. We got a key and a sledge. Let me see if my morning meeting happened to get canceled. It's possible it did, but it did not. Okay, so my meeting has started. Okay. I will finish this day out, but we are gonna have to I'm gonna have to jump over to this meeting. So okay, let me do this. I don't remember what this button does. Let's try it. Hello? Are we still live? I guess my, I think the clips froze, but, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this BRB screen. That was not the BRB. That was not how the BRB screen was supposed to be. I don't know why, it appeared that way. It only showed, like, one layer, and it's supposed to be a lot more. So, but yeah. Tell your colleagues your commute from the bedroom to your home office was terrible traffic, or blame your upload speed that can't connect to meeting. I wish that were the case, but yeah. I've not had any issues with meetings buffering, no. I will have my blueprints fixed. You get 2 loot streams a week for like an hour and a half each. I have to take... They're very short. It's true. How was the meeting? It was fine. It was fine. We, should have enough time to at least finish the day. I do have to go pick up a grocery order, so I definitely can't go too much longer anyway. Because I don't want them throwing the groceries out. Set a timer. I think I'll be okay, but I probably should. They would throw out your groceries? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That was me being hyperbolic. But, let's see. Should I go back north? I did hit a dead end there, but I could go back to the weight room and continue west from there. Or maybe... No, we're already here at the corridor, so let's just go ahead and go to the corridor. Or unless, you do think I should spend more time in this dark room? Because you did say there was an item I needed that I didn't have. Man, look at all these items. I've never had such a full inventory before. Coupon book, metal detector, lockpick, shovel, key card, battery pack, sledgehammer. At least you don't have no thoughts rush as much. True. I do have like probably another 20 minutes. I really like your hair today. Well, thank you. This is me not putting any product in my hair. I need a haircut, actually. More time in dark room is pointless without redacted. Okay. All right, then let's continue on. We'll go through the corridor. Since we're here, and my steps are getting a little limited. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library, and that does connect. There is the garage there as well, but I don't have a gem. Or we could do risk it with an archive floor plan. I think I'm going to go with the library, though. I do get 1 room to draft. I don't remember. Had I been in the library before? Gotta be some lore in here, right? At least a couple things to interact with. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. I just want to floop it, right? Thought so, but judging by what's on the table, you must not have been. Must not have been, oh no. Okay, this is actually really cool. I don't think I've seen this. There's the rumpus room. I remember having that once. It might have been my very first time. The aquarium. I love that room. Bedrooms. Yeah, there's still a good number that I haven't seen. Green rooms, shops, red rooms. I've only not seen 1 red room. Outer rooms, tool shed, and hovel. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and room 46. 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43 different types of rooms I haven't found yet. Rumpus. The rumpus room. It's a standard rarity. Let's see. The garage is an unusual rarity. Office is standard. What seems to be my least... Yeah, the library is unusual. Okay. Type drafting blueprint, drafted one time. 2 stories of wall-to-wall books surround the reader in this room, exhibiting either a bountiful spring of knowledge or typical interior design sensibilities of the wealthy. A few books have been withdrawn from the shelves and placed on rostrum stands in various corners of the library. I wanted to... Let's see. Read about maybe the boudoir as a bedroom. Private salon with a plethora of fainting couches and chaise lounges that serve both as a dressing room for her ladyship in the mornings and a cozy sitting room for her in the evenings. I didn't say anything about the safe. I was just kind of curious if it would mention anything like that. Been so into books this year. Been up to like 23. Holy crap. Dang, well done. Well done. I've been wanting to read more, but I've not gotten too far. I've read one book, and I'm about halfway through another. They are, admittedly, they're kind of like, they're not necessarily pleasure reading. I mean, it is and it isn't. Like, I love learning about things like, these are like mindset type books, coaching stuff. Mount Holly Library book request form and library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Please select one. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swimbird, The Fixed Stars, History of Orindia, EPCW Pump System User Manual, Drafting Strategy, Architectural Digest. Okay, the last 2 seem much more useful than the rest. I guess I'll go with the pump system. So next time I get the library, I'll have a book to read about the pump system. Just trying to see if, just in case any of those are usable. They do not appear to be. Aha. Mount Holly records. Temporal records. Total time 4 hours 17 minutes. Total days 5. Longest day 1 hour 17 minutes. Average day 55 minutes. All the steps I've taken, all the rooms I've drafted, puzzle records, 3 billiard rooms, 3 dartboards solved, 5 parlors, 5 parlor solves, 1 upgrade disc. I do remember that upgrade disc, yeah. Okay. And this lattice looks kind of interesting, but yeah, some of these books are kind of like laying down, but they aren't actually interactable. Is this letting me walk over here because there's something to discover, or just for ambiance sake? It's just for ambiance. Oh, no, look, there's a scrapbook. Ah, okay. Wait a minute. That seems like a... Huh. I picked these up. My favorite floor plans. Can't seem to ever pass it up the hallway. Hallway, parlor, den, most paid for, commissary, passageway, courtyard, most time spent in billiard room, security, and parlor. That makes sense. Contraptions I made, 0. Largest purchase was the metal detector. Most avoided floor plans, nursery, lavatory, laundry room. There's the observatory. Okay. Current is The Bees by Lillian Paul. Most recent is Legends of Lattes by Travis Baldry. Current nonfiction I'm reading about the evolution of intelligence and microbiomes, but I forget the titles. Current audiobook is Valor by John Gwynne. Most recent audiobook has been Mort by Terry Pratchett. Wow. Do you find that like keeping multiple books going at the same time is it difficult to switch gears? I'm kind of doing that with my 2 books. I'm rereading the one that I already read because it's just kind of how I'm using it this year. I read it for myself. We'll use our key. I read it for myself earlier in the year, and then a freezer. And then now I'm reading it for my track kids. I think, man, I would really like to do the aquarium here, but I can't. Vodka Potato, hello. My attention span cannot do this anymore, but that's fantastic. Blondie, how are you doing though? And Vodka Potato, welcome in. Freezes your accounts. Gold and gems amounts will not reset at the end of the day. They cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. That's interesting. That is a new room. Otherwise, I could take a... That is going to be a dead end, though. The passageway still has some other places. The weight room as well. I only have 10 steps, though. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get back to the den. I'd have to get lucky and hope that one of these is going to connect somewhere. It'd be 7, 8, 9. It'd be 10 just to get to the weight room. So in that case, I think I will go with the archive floor plan to try to continue. Vodka potato, don't tempt me with a good time. Wait, you don't have keys if you double back. If you get dining room, you'll get steps. Oh, yeah. True. I did want to go back to coat check. I don't have enough steps to do that. Is that... How important is that? I do have some good items in my inventory. Like maybe the battery pack would be good to have. Or the... I mean, shoot, a key card would be nice too, I guess, but... Actually, key card probably I wouldn't want to do that with, huh? Yeah. Maybe none of these are that great to have in coat check anyway. So, I mean, this is a new room. I unlock a new room. And I gain 9 gold on my new run. But I think I'll do that. I'll do the freezer. Good stuff for sure, but nothing you can't get again. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Anything in here? Dedicated to deep freeze and cold storage, Mount Holly's freezer is an insulated space kept almost as frigid as the snowy mountains of Costa Rica. Sustaining a sub-zero temperature is vital for keeping the items in this room under ice. It's a rare room. There's a key in here that's frozen solid. If I had the sled... I do have the sledgehammer, though. Not for staff use. Master Sinclair's personal freezer. What on earth? Are there more keys in there? So do I need to, like, thaw this? Could I thaw it? Would I be able to thaw it with, like, the breaker box? Up all the way up in the utility closet? VAC? Would this be... Does that have anything to do with it? Maybe. Are these the VAC indicators? There's a bunch of stuff in here. There's a letter. Frickin' A. I don't have any steps, though. Look at all these things that are frozen. This is why this room is rare, huh? Will you vervigs? Coro, hello. I didn't miss it. You have not. A couple gems. Yeah, there's a bunch of good stuff in here. Okay. Yeah, I think the breaker box would be my goal, but I'm not going to make it back there. I only have 9 steps to take. Let's see. So get to the den would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd have 3 steps from the den. I think that's what we got to do, though. Okay, so we're going to basically go all the way to the other side now. All the way. Den's the only move. Yep. We're running out of steps. I don't know if this really counts as a speed run or not, but we did move fast, and it didn't really give me much time to think about anything. Den, baby. Give me something good. Billiard room would also be another dead end. I don't have any gems, so I guess I... Counts as 2 bedrooms, the bunk. And just hope that there's something in here. There's some gems, but I can't get them. Camp Colonel. Have I ever... I don't really... Have I been in this? I have been in this room before, but I've not really ever looked around in it. Sometimes bunk has bananas. Ah, dang. That's the end of the run, then. Can I pet the gerbil? I can't. I love how it has a little bunk bed too, though. Yeah, not really seeing much in here. So I guess that is it. That is it. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. Well, it was still a good run, though, right? Still a pretty solid run. We got a good number of rooms. push yourself to the very edge of exhaustion. Must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, but the house might be a little different. Morning, Mursa. How you doing? Surprisingly productive day given the speedrun aspect. Speedrunning is kind of fun, though, too, I gotta say. Mursa, how the heck are you doing? Yeah, how many new rooms did we get today? I feel like it was a lot. 6 items found. New rooms. Yeah, 6. Not too bad. Not too bad. We're going to save and quit. Because I do got to go pick up them groceries. Missing something in the bunk room? Was I really? Where was it? I feel like I did a decent job of looking that one over thoroughly, but a few speedrun challenges for later once you roll credits. Man, how long is that going to be? So I can roll credits. Ursa, gifting subscription to Mursa. My goodness. Let me go here. Yeah, this game is so freaking good. It's not even a question, you know what I mean? It's just a really good game. I'm enjoying it a lot. Admittedly, I will be looking forward to the time when I can put a little bit more time into video games. Just for feeling a little bit less. I think there's going to be a sweet spot coming soon, my friends. By soon I mean sometime in June. Where I won't have quite as many like administrative duties to do for coaching. I'll still be coaching, but the administrative duties will back off significantly, and that will clear up some of this like headspace. And so I may be able to play some more games. I'm not committing to any more streams. I don't think the streams are probably not going to change until August, until after Gen Con. But maybe we could play some games more casually at some times. So. But yeah, I think there will be a sweet spot in as early as June. So I'll still be training, competing, and doing all that. But yeah, some of the other things that are just taking up a lot of space in my brain are going to be much lower. So it's not too far away, and time is going to absolutely fly as well. Have you read anything there in the bunk? I didn't. Unclear, it's different for everyone. Stream title reminded me of a time when my mom unironically called Alexa Odessa. Wait, for real? Odessa? I'm a sugar mama. Roll credits at about day 25. And what was mine? I'm going to be starting day 6. Yay, subbies. Also, hang on one second. Time is absolutely flying already. You're not wrong. Mursa, can you do me a favor? Before we leave. Could you do me a huge favor? Derby is making my weekends go by fast. This weekend I have a game in St. Louis. And after that, going to Memphis for a doubleheader. Gotcha. Are you a fan of barbecue? That's probably my favorite part about Memphis. There's an SNL skit where they did that. She used as her alarm sometimes, sleep in her bed, and she woke up all confused and went, huh? Odessa, stop. What's up, booger eaters? You're a little late, but it's okay, Red. Actually, I'm late. I'm supposed to be off of here about half an hour ago. But you also rolled credits on day 25. Banj and Sortie on the same day. A couple skits from the Coleman Domingo SNL ep that really made me laugh. Past weekend, Ben Affleck was at the game in LA at Angel City venue. Oh, really? Hope your day goes well. You as well, Red. His mom and other family. Dang, that's cool. Appreciate you, Red. Hope your day goes well, Red. Hope you had a good weekend too. What was I going to say? Oh, what I was going to ask Mursa about. Is today Mursa's birthday? Mursa may be on the road. When is Mursa's birthday? He is not in my calendar. I feel like Mursa's birthday is very soon, right? His birthday is tomorrow. Okay, I'm adding this to my calendar now so I don't forget. Old School Wata's birthday. No, yeah, no. Happy early birthday, Mursa. I'm adding you to my calendar right meow. On my Loots Magoots calendar. So we are gonna go. All right, you're in my calendar. My sister's birthday's coming up soon. Kept me somewhat appraised. You're making good progress. Also, rolling credits does not mean you're out of stuff to do. Explore. I rolled credits on episode 5. My playthrough. I have 30 episodes recorded. Holy cow. Legally has to read all our comments. Mursa Day tomorrow. Well, Mursa, if you're in here tomorrow, I'm gonna wish you a happy birthday then. But I'm also gonna wish you a happy birthday today, just in case, you know, life happens. So. All right, friends, I got to run. Before I run, let me just say, first of all, thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. Thank you for putting up with my internet issues. Our total drop frames today was 14.6% of the stream, which was 2 hours and 8 minutes long. So that's a significant number of frames. So thank you for putting up with that. We had, let me see what I missed here today. We had Lady Iron with a 61st month. We had, Quinn with a 45th month, aka Little Sacco Nuts, and then Ursa gifting this sub for 3 months to Mursa, aka Old School Quarter. So thank you for those subs, as well as everybody just hanging out. And now, and now thank you, Thriller, another 200 bits. My goodness, you guys are incredibly kind to me. Seriously. This game is shockingly deep. 30 episodes is impressive. Good thing he's not German. Apparently early birthday wishes are bad luck. They are? Didn't know that. Locked in at work and missed some stream. I take it Lutz made a lot of progress. Sorty says can confirm. Made solid progress. Westgate open. Several new rooms explored. It was fun. It was fun. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to playing this more whenever that may be. You are amazing and deserve it. Thank you, seriously. Like I said, I'm trying to get better at accepting compliments. Something I'm working on. Thank you for that, and again, I greatly appreciated getting to know you better too, Thriller, as you've joined us here. It's been awesome. Friends, I better run. I got to go pick up this grocery order here in just a few minutes, and then as always, I've got some gosh dang work I got to get to. So. It is what it is, I suppose, but we'll get caught up eventually. So, friends, I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we got some Retro Rewind. It should be a good time at Spankbuster Video. Can't wait. Hope you all are ready to rent some gosh dang movies together. But until then, I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have a good rest of your Monday. Take care of yourselves and others. I love you. Bye.